Patton Joinery, based in Ballymena, Northern Ireland, is part of the Patton Group and manufactures a wide range of bespoke joinery products. Their production control previously consisted of a series of Excel spreadsheets and access databases across several departments. This led to staff having to manually duplicate data, significant stock errors which could lead to shortages, and delays and limited visibility across the business.
If we needed to do a breakdown of a large job, you'd have to go to 3 or 4 different sources for all the information, whereas now, we just have it all right in front of us on one screen. Like everybody had their own separate database of spreadsheets to collect all the information, but it just got too big and too messy. We'd have to go chase down the buyer. If he wasn't there or unavailable, then you wouldn't really know, because it would be all locked away in his personal system.
At the end of 2007, the company decided to investigate MRP solutions and looked at several, costing up to £42,000. They came across 123mrp.net and were invited to attend an evaluation workshop in January 2008 by local distributor QM Systems at the Northern Regional College in Ballymena.
Well, towards the end of last year, we really wanted to come up with an accurate way of costing our material more rather than our in-house created systems. So we started shopping around for software. We looked at several different software packages, and we got an invite to the Northern Regional College in Ballymena, who were having a workshop from 123, and we went along to it, and we were quite impressed with what we seen.
Interestingly, during the evaluation of 123mrp.net, Patton Joinery provided one of their Excel spreadsheets to allow for a demonstration of how pricing calculations would work. Issues were identified with the Excel files that could be resolved, enhanced and automated by moving to 123mrp.net, which demonstrated further to them the importance of migrating away from manually manipulated data. Patton Joinery had numerous questions as to how 123mrp.net could meet their needs.
It's all one-off items we're making, so there was no, we're not making 500 PC100s or something like that, Every item had to be different. That was the major concern everybody had, getting their head around that.
After attending the first workshop and being impressed, other staff were sent to 2 further workshops to gauge their impressions, and the decision was made in February to select 123mrp.net.
But it was attending the workshop and just seeing how 123 works. You can send away for them other companies and they send you a CD, but you're not really getting the full picture. You go to a workshop, seeing it work, and you know what you're getting. From January onwards, several staff attended 3 workshops, just so we had a total clear picture of what we were getting into. We decided to go ahead on the training. We sent 2 staff on training before we signed up for the software. When we came back again, we decided it was right, so we signed up in March.
Training was arranged in February on the understanding that if Patton Joinery chose not to register to receive the software, they could walk away without further commitment. 2 staff attended the 3-day user training, with Barry himself attending the 1-day administration and 1-day implementation courses. Further in-house training was performed using the training documentation provided with 123mrp.net. Once training had been completed, Patton Joinery set up regular meetings with key staff to structure and monitor the implementation process. They signed up for 3 licenses of the software, which has since been expanded to 4, and started implementation in April. At the end of May, they went live across their purchasing and costing departments, with estimating and stores following shortly afterwards. After go live, the most noticeable benefit was the reduction of paper, starting with the purchasing department.
Purchase orders are down a lot. We used to print off every single purchase order and file it away with the order, so that's been completely cut out. There's no more of that at all, because it generates its own purchase orders in there, and then we just put them straight onto our in-house intranet.
This has also filtered through to the company's ISO 9001 and ISO 14001 quality standards tracking, which is now completely electronic rather than paper-based. Further benefits were noted once 123mrp.net was rolled out through the stores department. Stock holding was reduced by 30%. The number of errors in stock were also halved, with Barry noting that duplication was the biggest cause of errors previously. Reporting and overall business visibility has improved considerably.
Reporting has changed a lot now. We would do our monthly summaries out there, and that used to be a lot of digging around through sheets, and now so there's a few clicks of a button and you have your monthly figures right in front of you. Stock, stock on hand at the minute are just to be around the 100,000 mark, but we've seen that drop way down to about 70,000.
In the 6 months since going live, Patton Joinery have only called technical support 6 times, all of which were minor "how do I" questions.
There was a general query I had one day. I just wanted to make a field mandatory and I couldn't quite see where to do it in the programme, so I had a quick phone call and they had to sort it out in 2 minutes.
Although the economic downturn is biting into construction and manufacturing industries, Patton Joinery are confident that they have the infrastructure in place to weather the storm. They continue to hold regular meetings to assess the company's progress and hope to roll out 123mrp.net into other areas of the business.
Clear visibility is the main benefit we're seeing now, right across the board, through every department, and we're driving really hard at our stock levels now, which is a big help, which we didn't see coming. The main idea was to have a costing system, but we're now getting to use it for so much more.